Time approaching 7:11. Let's check in again with Jennifer.
And also keeping a close eye on your forecast. Rain chances today at 20%, but they do drop off heading into tomorrow and as we get closer towards the weekend. So last day of needing that rain gear, really just dependent upon your location. I'll talk more about that and the timing coming up. But also here's going to be a live view outside. This is going to be I-10 westbound, showing that accident just past 181 on the eastern shore in Baldwin County. So again, that accident's right before you hit Daphne and you cross over Malbus and 181. It looks like that accident is trying to clear at this time. Might have already cleared, but still some of that congestion building. So in case you're going to be leaving that area anytime soon, heading through Loxley and trying to cross over the bay, again, this is going to be I-10 westbound. You'll hit some of those delays. We'll continue to monitor and keep you updated right here on Fox 10. Well, taking another look at your forecast and a live view outside right now in Orange Beach, and things look nice so far to begin for this morning. We're seeing that sunrise, some calm water conditions, and also those temperatures resting in the lower 70s, but noticing a bit of that fog beginning to develop on some of the sensors there. Just make sure that you're driving carefully in case you're heading out anytime soon, especially closer towards Atmore and Evergreen, showing about half-mile visibility at this time. I'll continue to monitor your forecast and have additional updates coming up soon. Here's a live view outside right now from our Algo camera. This is going to be on the eastern shore. Traffic looking a lot better at this time on I-10 east and westbound, but I'll talk more about your traffic and forecast coming up when we come back.
About the weather, since we've got a sort of a mix this morning as we check in with Fox 10 News meteorologist Jennifer Lambers. And Jennifer, we aren't expecting though as much rain today as we've had the last couple of days.
That is exactly right, Sarah and Eric. What we're looking at today is just going to be more of those isolated showers, higher chances to not see anything. Now, taking a look at our Fox 10 weather app right now is a great time to download this. That way, so you can stay updated with the forecast. We have that interactive radar option there, plus also any of those forecast videos, those ones at the top. They're all maximum of 60 seconds. So if you're just in a rush, you just need to know what's going on with the forecast. That's going to be a great way to stay updated. And as I've been mentioning all morning long, we want to see your photos and videos. You can submit those to us just in the palm of your hand with our Fox 10 weather app by pressing that submit your pics and videos button. You can also head to fox10tv.com. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at our forecast at this time. Conditions across the southeast, seeing plenty of sunshine and some clear conditions, just some offshore showers over the Gulf waters. But looking in closer, we had some of those showers earlier this morning closer towards Pascagoula. Those have since dissipated, but the visibility, it's also starting to improve. It was about a quarter mile not too long ago near Evergreen and Atmore, slowly starting to notice some of those improvements. Also, Mobile and Fairhope was showing about 5-mile visibility, looking better at this time now that we are beginning to introduce some of that sunshine. It's all mixing out there. Now, taking a look at our dog walking forecast for today, brought to you by Eastern Shore Toyota. We have Lily and Daisy. Thank you, Tim and Tina Warren, for sending them in for this morning, and they're ready to go. They can see the door opening, ready to walk outside and be greeted with some of that sunshine. The good news is that we have those green dog paws to start off so far for this morning. Yellow dog paws heading into the afternoon solely for those temperatures. But then later on this evening, we go back to green once those temperatures will continue to drop. Beautiful days ahead of us. Just have to dodge some of those spotty showers. But again, thank you to Lily and Daisy for being our dogs for today. As always, if you want your pups to be featured on our dog walking forecast, you can submit those through the Fox 10 weather app or at fox10tv.com. Now, the rain chances heading into today, as mentioned, very isolated. Highest chance is going to be closer towards the coastline, but even then, it's only going to be that 20% chance. Your chances are much higher to not see anything. Coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to be talking more about your forecast, what you can expect for the rest of the week and into the weekend. All of those details are coming up soon. Sarah. Taking a look at your forecast, and we do have our Jack's Fox 10 bus stop forecast for today, and we have Reed helping us out with the forecast. Now, it is going to be feeling humid to start off for this morning. Heading into this afternoon, lots of sunshine, temperatures in the upper 80s, but Reed has those sunglasses ready to go with what we're expecting. Still an isolated chance for some showers. Those chances only at about 20%, but I agree, Reed. I still give this forecast a thumbs up. I'll talk more about your forecast coming up when we come back. That's exactly right. We talked about it on Studio 10 yesterday. She went and got the Frappuccino at Target, and the officers actually let her finish it before they called her mom to come pick her up. So they let her finish it. She still got to have a little of a joyride, but just make sure you're not doing that for any of those kiddos that are watching right now. No, not a good time. Well, let's go ahead and talk more about your forecast and looking at the conditions from our Battleship Memorial camera over downtown Mobile, brought to you by Navigator Credit Union. Things look nice out there, seeing some blue, sunny skies. So far, calm conditions starting off forward this morning. Temperatures resting in the lower 70s, dew points upper 60s. So still just battling some of that humidity, and we've been tracking some of that fog out there. Now, forecast highs over the next few days only going to continue to go up closer towards the weekend. We will be above average, higher humidity today, but we will notice a slight drop in that heading into tomorrow. And then timing things out in our futurecast. 20% chance for pop-up showers heading into today. Highest chance is going to be closer towards the Florida Panhandle and our Florida beaches, closer towards lunchtime. And then by the afternoon and the evening, those chances are going to shift onto the west side of Mobile Bay, looking higher, closer towards our Mississippi counties and also coastal Mobile County. So just keep the rain gear handy if you're in any of those areas heading further on into the rest of your Wednesday. Inland counties, you're likely not going to see anything, so just enjoy the sunshine that's here to stay heading into next week. If you are looking for something to do heading into tonight, the Baldwin County Fair is back in town in Robertsdale. And once those gates open tonight, temperatures are going to be in the lower 80s, partly cloudy skies, turning mostly clear once it continues to wrap up heading into the evening. Temperatures in the mid 70s by 9 o'clock. Rip curl risk at our local beaches is low today through the weekend. Beautiful beach conditions heading into the next few days. Even water temperatures a little bit of an improvement in the lower 80s. And then taking a look at our football forecast. South Alabama Jags are taking on Appalachian State heading into tomorrow night. Now, if for any of those Jag fans, we could possibly see some of those isolated showers by halftime and towards the end of the game, but take a look at those temperatures, lower 60s once things are wrapping up. Now here locally, our game of the week kicking off on Friday. St. Paul's hosting Theodore. Temperatures around kickoff in the mid 80s once things are wrapping up, upper 70s, but the good news, staying dry with those rain chances at 0%. Tracking the tropics, we do have the remnants of Gordon. Moderate chances to develop over the next 7 days. Even if it does, problem for the fish out in the central Atlantic. However, this feature right here, that's going to be in the southwestern Caribbean. Low chances to develop over the next 7 days, but only low because of that 7-day range. This will be something that we just have to monitor over the next few days. We have lots of time to watch it, and so we'll continue to keep you updated with everything you need to know here on Fox 10. Just be careful of what you share and what you post on social media. Anything over 7 days isn't share worthy. Here is a look at your full 7-day outlook and isolated rain chances for today. Heading into tomorrow, we see sunshine return, and it only continues into midweek next week with temperatures slightly above average for this time of year. But I'll talk more about your forecast coming up in just a little bit. Sarah.